What's up YouTube, Laughing Pikachu here. Welcome back to another Pokemon news update video. I usually post these on Saturdays, but recently my schedule has been all out of whack. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, it's not so much of a news thing, but just a reminder, the Blastoise boxes are coming out this Wednesday. They are $25 and inside there's 4 packs of Generations, as well as the beautiful Darkrai Full Art promo card, as well as a figure if you live in the United States, or the Full Art Jumbo card if you live in Europe. So yeah, just wanted to remind you guys of that in case you guys want to get your hands on that. They should be appearing at your local Walmarts and Targets and all of those fantastic places on Wednesday, which is very, very fun. Other than that, I also want to point out this, I guess, it's not really like a huge thing, but I think it's kind of interesting. So, you know, before they released this trailer thing, and in the Japanese trailer, they had this picture right here, and this was part of the trailer, and as you can see, there's a Pokemon right here. It almost looks like a dog, but we don't know what Pokemon this is, so this is a hint at possibly a new Pokemon. We don't really know much about it. It's very, very blurry, as you can see. It's very small and tiny, and like nobody knows anything about it, but yeah, I just thought I would kind of just point that out. There's a lot of various theories about this around the internet worlds, but we don't really know much about it at this point. But hopefully we can find out some stuff very soon. Also, let's talk about XY11. This is a very interesting set. So, as many of you guys know, if you have been watching previous news update videos, I have talked about this quite a bit. But basically, this is one set is going to be centered around Volcanion, and the other one is going to be centered around Mega Gardevoir, at least for the Japanese sets. And then in English, they're going to be combined as one set. And so in these sets, there is something new. It's called a dual type Pokemon card, and we've gotten a lot of leaks as like in the last couple of days, and so I figured I might as well show them to you. So here's the first card, or the first card that I'm going to talk about. It's a Shiftry card, and as you can see, it's half grass type and half dark type, and at the top there you've got the two different energies. Very, very interesting. And at first I was assuming that these like dual type Pokemon cards would only be for the ultra rares, but now we're finding out that they're for the holos, but not all holos. And then also I'll talk about it later when we get to it, but there's also some commons and rares and stuff that are also dual type. So it seems to be kind of random, but really, really interesting. This kind of reminds me of Delta species, which we found in sets a long time ago. But yeah, again, here is another card. This is an Azumarill, and it's not a holo card, so apparently the dual typing is not going to be unique just to holos and like ultra rares, but also just like random cards, which is really, really cool. So anyways, like I said, here's an Azumarill. It's half fairy and half water type. And then also we have a Mega Gardevoir, which is half fairy and half psychic. Very, very interesting. This is the first time that I have really like seen a card with like a line halfway across it with like two different colors showing up. But very cool. I'm going to be really interested to see how the full art version of the Mega Gardevoir will look. Yeah, very, very cool. And then we also have the Volcanion EX as another dual type card. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't really know what to expect. But I think it's interesting and it's cool, and I'm looking forward to it. Also, I talked about this in the previous video. I talked about the Professor Sycamore full art that we were getting. But they also have announced some different sleeves and stuff, which is really cool. So as you can see, there's a Gardevoir sleeve, there's Volcanion sleeves, there's deck boxes, as well as just some other various sleeves, including a Mega Steelix sleeve. So that's really, really cool. And I also figured I might as well point out that the Gardevoir EX is not a dual type. It is just a fairy type. But the Mega Gardevoir is psychic and fairy, which is interesting. I would assume that the EX type would also be dual type, but apparently it's not. See, because as you can see here, this one is dual type, but then its regular EX form is like just fairy. So I don't know, this is gonna be a really interesting set, and I'm really looking forward to it. And as you can see, here are some examples of just regular holos that are not dual type, so not all of the holos will be dual type. So anyways, really cool stuff. The Volcanion and Hoopa holos look fantastic. And then here's another look at the Azumarill dual type card. Also, they have released a Xerneas and Yveltal holo. These are going to be found in the set, and then there's also going to be an Xerneas break and an Yveltal break in XY11, and leaks for those cards have not been released as of yet. But yeah, so that is pretty much all we know for XY11. They also have announced that in Japan they're going to be releasing this. So this card might look familiar to some of you guys. It was found in the Pikachu, Libre, and Suicune decks. But yeah, apparently they're going to be getting them in Japanese now. So yeah, interesting stuff, cool stuff. We've already seen this card in English though, in the little deck stuff. Also, I've talked about this in the previous video about the Generations Elite Trainer box, but I just want to take a minute and show you guys the actual official, like, product images, because the last time I recorded a video, they did not have these out. But here's what it'll look like. Very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of this brown color. I would have preferred if the Elite Trainer box was, like, this white color, as you can see right here. I think it would have looked a lot nicer if, like, it was actually, like, white, and then, you know, the Pikachu was, like, yellow, and I don't know, I feel like it would have looked better. But anyways, it is what it is. Inside you're going to get 10 packs of Generations, as well as the Generation Energy cards, Poison and Burn, the Dice, and the Shaman EX. So very, very interesting. I think this one will be more expensive than regular Elite Trainer boxes because there's more packs and you get the Shaman EX. But still, really cool and just very, very awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. Also, in English, XY11, the official set name for the English XY11 set has been released. It is going to be called Steam Sage, I believe is how you say it. And here's a look at what the Elite Training Box is going to look like. So obviously there's going to be a Volcanion one, and it will be blue, which looks very nice. I'm looking forward to that. And then there's also going to be these mini binders, which looks really cool. There's Xerneas and Volcanion. I'm assuming that there will also be another one releasing with Gardevoir and Yveltal, but I guess time will tell. Maybe the Yveltal and Gardevoir are on the back of this binder. I don't really know, but yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this set, and I'm really looking forward to it. With the dual types and Volcanion, there's a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to. Also want to take a minute and talk about, give you guys some shoutouts, because I usually do shoutouts. I pick 3 people to give shoutouts to. So, yeah, if you guys would like to get a shoutout, all you have to do is just be subscribed and comment below. I like to try and help you guys out for helping me out, if that makes any sense. Anyways, the first person I want to give a shoutout to is Marvelous Mudkip TCG. They actually have a giveaway going on right now, so make sure you go check that out. I also want to give a shoutout to the Flaming Charizard. It looks like they recently opened up a Mythical Darkrai box, which is very, very cool. And the final person I would like to give a shoutout to is Mindlander Productions. Looks like they recently opened up some Breakpoint booster packs, which is very cool. So yeah, make sure you go check them all out. I will leave the links down below in the description. As far as next week, it's gonna be an interesting week. I plan on opening up 3, I plan on doing 3 product openings, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which is rare for me, because usually I do product openings on Fridays only, and then occasionally a Pika Pack on Monday. But anyways, I'm going to open up the Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde tins Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so that should be exciting stuff. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned for that, guys. I will see you guys later, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!